I was going to review Puyo today, but it's not working. From the screenshots, it looked like a really cool platformer. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to want to work. So, I guess I'll just give it a score and then see you next time. Tasty Static is a tasty game full of tasteful visuals and tasty music. The game is not very sweet, it is in fact electric and awesome. The game is a racer in which you complete stuff in a certain time, but it's a different kind of racer. The game contains various platforming, obstacles, and various variables, including gravity and how fast your battery goes down. Now, when I first saw the game, I'm like, what kind of engine did this? And it turns out that the developer made this engine completely himself. All I can say is it's very stylized, very cool looking. Something of interesting note is that this custom engine contains unlockable materials, such as various challenge modes and colors for your ship. The game has a very nice way of telling you that's locked. This is one of those games you're not playing really for story, you're playing it for the gameplay and the graphics, and it does very well in both. As you can see, there's tons of levels with different elements. As you can see in this one, there's a boost element, and in other ones there are jumping elements. There's all kinds of modes, which we'll dive into a bit later. I must point out the graphics again. Your ship is really well animated. No, that's not a glitch, that's just a transition. This is you when you die. It looks awesome. Now, I'm not going to go through all the modes, but I'll go through what we have time for. First one is Classy, of which you do some pretty complicated mixtures of platforming and racing. We have, I believe that this is some kind of grind thing, but I don't really know what to do. A good number of them are glorified time trials. There's a hurdle mode, there's a free fall mode that's really cool, there's a sidewinder mode, there is a platforming mode. There are tons and tons of modes to pick from. The variety is high and it really never gets old. But if you're looking for more, there is a track editor, and this was my first time using it. I couldn't figure it out. It's really simple. Press Z to add something, and then click and drag it to its designated location. The arrow is the start point. It's that easy. Now there's a ton more things like Ottoman and Pipe Cleaner, which I didn't go into, but really, to explain them, you'd have to play the game, and it's really cool. And it's a learning process too. Like, you're not going to ace these races your first couple of times. They take multiple trials and run-throughs. It feels very much like an arcade game. The music's catchy enough, and the sound effects are very, very, very trippy and cool. Except for the menu sound effects, I find them annoying. Though again, this is a game clearly for its graphics and its gameplay, and it does a great job at both. For those of you who are bored and seeking something to do, go download this game. It's 100% free. I never have mentioned this in my reviews, but I'm finally going to mention that every single game I've reviewed so far is free. Well, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to go play myself some Tasty Static.